So I camped at the Cooper Lodge shelter. It's not really a shelter, it's an old stone building that people have busted the windows out of over the years. So the bunks in it were really had a low, the bunks had a pretty ridiculous slant to them, so decided to tent. There's a handful of people here. I'm surprised there are this many people still clumping up, but opted to skip breakfast at the Summit restaurant and skip the summit entirely. It's a 0.2 side trail and it goes up over 300 feet, and it's supposed to be one of the toughest side trails in the whole trail. So I'm trying to go as far as I can today, eyeing up a shelter around 16 miles in, so that I can place myself appropriately to be picked up at a road sometime on Saturday, so I can meet up with the folks again. And I'm going to zero. I have not zeroed and had a proper zero, at least, in quite some time, so yeah. 1,700 miles. I think those last 100 miles went by pretty quick. Woohoo! So this is Main Junction. That white blaze down there is not for me. That is the long trail. It keeps going to Canada. I'm going this way. This goes to Maine. .469 miles. Okay. Bye, long trail. Get a little bit of a view. I think center screen, that's Killington. So I stayed pretty close to the top last night. There's another guy right here, kind of out of view. I think that's Pico Mountain. They also have a ski resort, but we didn't go anywhere near that. And it's kind of angry out today. It's been raining on and off. Nothing too crazy though. I hope it stays that way or lets up entirely. Look at the holes the water has drilled through the rock here. This is Kent Pond. Looks pretty nice. I'm in search of food though. I hear there might be food ahead. I'm gonna go find out. So there's no food at the place where I thought there'd be food. It was a wedding venue. They do have something going on this weekend, so they are closed to hikers. So, oh well. The dude there did give me a ride up to a deli which was awesome. But that did mean an extra 0.6 back to the AT through a it's like a little Outfitters, and they have a frisbee golf course, and it's marked, and the whole way the mosquitoes have been just hellacious. I'm walking fast because there's a cloud of them behind me, so I'm hoping as soon as I get up closer to the big climb I have coming up, they'll kind of dissipate a little bit. That's my hope anyway. But I thought I had 4.5 miles to go. Turns out I have closer to 6, which I would have got out of that deli a lot faster had I known where I was really at. I should have paid more attention, so I'm going to be rolling up to the shelter a little later than I'd like to. But, oh well. It is what it is. This is pretty cool. Thundering Falls. There's a old mill or something down here behind me. Neat. That is a house-sized boulder with its own little forest on top of it. Crazy. Well, this is a new thing. Just a ladder. There's no blaze on it, but oh well. Made it to the shelter last night with some time to spare. I found somebody. We hiked together for the last 4 miles, which makes it pretty quick. Today, I've been going up for, I don't know, 3-4 miles now. I don't know how far I'm in, but almost, I had a little short down from the shelter, and I've been going up ever since. Saw a bunch of moose poop. It is quiet again though. For the longest time, we've been within earshot of a highway or a town or a train or an airport, but it is really quiet up here, and that's nice. So this place is pretty darn cool. It's called The Lookout. It's a private cabin and private property, but they let hikers in here. And there's a bunch of graffiti, but other than that, it's not too trashed. It's got a view, but the best part is it's got a ladder up the side with a little thing on the top, so I'm gonna go check that out.
Not much to really see.
I was like that off.
Oh, not much to see at all.
I just want to catch it. It's still there? Yeah, dude, he's just chilling. He's not even, he doesn't even care.
So the cabin was pretty cool. Coming off the mountain now. Headed towards Woodstock, Vermont. I talked to my folks and they're gonna meet me at the trailhead there. I'm going to enjoy a nice day off from the trail and get to spend some time with them, which I'm really looking forward to at this point. I have not taken a legitimate zero in a while, so I am due. I'm in a grove of white pine with a little bit of maple growing underneath it, but some of these white pines are just absolutely massive. Huge. This breeze is awesome. Apparently at the Scutney View. I've been going through some really interesting sections of forest, because this is all brand new stuff here with a little bit of field, but then there's this massive very massive maple. There's a couple of them like this. It's just wild. It's the road down there, that's where I'm going. It's just absolutely gorgeous up here. It's supposed to rain today too, and it held off. It's kind of nice.
Nice. Nice to be here. Woodstock. I always wanted to go to Woodstock.
Oh, hang on.
Wow, look at that zoom.
This is a hell of a gorge.
Real food. What do you think? You guys all look at the camera. You can't look at the camera.
Don't look at it.
Don't look at the camera.
Am I turning around now? Find somewhere to pull over. Oh, right here. Turn right. Pull over. Turn right?
Yeah. Turn right.
Wow.
I should have told you, Mary Beth, you could have stayed at my house. We have 2 campers. My little pop-ups up.
Got new ones. These are the old ones. These actually have tread on them.